Welcome to Pieter's podcast, a special segment. Here at the Twist News, we unravel the intricacies of the Israel-Hamas war. In this episode, international law expert Pieter Hoogendoorn will be delving into the complexities of this ongoing conflict. Here's Pieter.
Who is committing genocide? Israel or Hamas? The French President Emmanuel Macron called the October 7 pogrom the greatest anti-Semitic massacre of our century, and he spoke of genocide. Genocide is defined by the United Nations as the denial of the right of existence of an entire human group. In practice, genocide amounts to mass murder, which is a crime under international law. Hamas is a violent Islamic organization that grew out of the Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood is a religious movement that seeks Islamization of the world. The purpose and essence of Hamas is the destruction of the State of Israel and the killing of as many Jews as possible. This is defined as such in the Hamas Covenant of 1988. And this inspiration is consistent with the view, derived from the Quran, that the land where the flag of Allah once fluttered, no non-Islamic entity should ever exist again. Now, Palestine has been under Islamic rule at the time of the Ottoman Turkish Empire from 1517 until 1917. And Hamas wants to restore the Islamic regime over Palestine. In 2005, Israel withdrew completely from the Gaza Strip and handed over the governance to the Palestinian Authority. A year later, Hamas won the elections in 2006. And in 2007, they violently kicked Fatah out of Gaza. Since then, Hamas has run a repressive regime and used hundreds of millions of euros from European donors and others to build an underground terrorist infrastructure hidden under hospitals, schools, and UN buildings. Hamas was listed as a terrorist organization by the United States in 1997 and by the European Union in 2009. On October 7, 2023, hundreds of Hamas terrorists carried out a massacre of the Israeli population. More than 1,200 men, women and children were horribly slaughtered. Whereas the German soldiers in the extermination camp during World War II still quenched their consciences by getting drunk every night, the Hamas terrorists celebrated and thanked Allah. Hamas poses an existential threat to the State of Israel and the Jewish people. Israel has decided to defend itself and to eliminate Hamas. In doing so, Israel endeavors to abide by the law of war. This is extremely complex against an enemy that makes extensive use of human shields. However, Israel has no choice, because the Hamas leadership announced shortly after October 7 that they will continue their mission once Israel has withdrawn. Clearly, there is one answer, only one possible answer to the question of who is committing genocide. This is Hamas.